Major Slack Attack.
Hey, thanks for joining me again. Alright, let's walk through some more Witcher 3, and this is it. We've pretty much done everything in White Orchard except kill the Griffin. Let's go kill the Griffin. It's all done. All the question marks are cleared off the map. All the undiscovered locations have been discovered, and we have been paid. You know what? First of all, I want to restock my bombs, so let's meditate till morning. Boya! Alright, and hook up grape shot. There we go. Sometimes this respawns some wolves in the area. Here we go. Did slack all it, did slack all it. Sweet. Instant kill. Okay, calm down, calm down.
Sheath your weapon.
Okay, cool.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Everything's good. Everything's good. Jeez, I can't kill a wolf? There's some more over there. Okay, let's get out of here before we get all mixed up with trying to kill wolves and accidentally upsetting the guards. Alright, now, first thing we want to do is go to the armorsmith here and sell. We have some stuff to sell, so let's go sell some stuff to him.
Go.
Lower and I think.
Here we go.
A return custom.
Show me what you got.
A return customer. You're the only armorsmith on the whole map. Jeez. Wow, I'm surprised you came back for more. Okay, so we'll sell them that, and that's it.
So long.
Now, we do have this recipe to make blunt crossbow bolts, which is better than the default, and we're going to get a crossbow fairly soon. Right before we fight the Griffin, we're going to get a crossbow, although I find it personally pretty useless against the Griffin, but it will be useful, very useful later on in the next act, against drowners when you're underwater. Okay, so where's that crossbow? That's alchemy. I'm in the wrong screen. Crafting, bing, there we go. This one here. These two here, we don't have the right, we're not leveled up enough to use them, right? But this one we can make if we just get the right materials. And one of the materials is feathers. Where do you get feathers, Slack? Well, we can go kill some geese, like we did before. We didn't get any when we killed some geese earlier when I was just doing that for gits and shiggles, but let's see if we can get some this time. Hook up Igni. Now, usually there's some geese right around here in front of the tavern. If they're not, just kind of make a tour here. Go up near the cows. Bring back around here. They usually spawn somewhere along the road here.
Looking for trouble.
Of course, I'm recording, so everything is, I'm getting the recording handicap. Come on, geese. What I could do is meditate and won't use up any strong alcohol because all my potions are full. So let's do that. Meditate for an hour. Maybe the geese, it's too early in the morning for them. No geese.
Freak.
Here we go. I missed. There you go. An egg. Raw meat. Okay, we're not getting lucky. An egg. Yeah. But they will give up feathers. And we need some feathers. Or we could just buy feathers. There's the geese right there. Everybody get out of the way now. I'm about to cook up this goose.
Don't touch me.
Not getting lucky here. Hey, little boy, you got some feathers? Okay, one more shot. I give it one more shot. Those chickens might give up some feathers too. Chicken legs.
Looking for trouble.
There's something to loot right there. I can't get here. I'm getting lots of raw meat.
Freak.
Alright, this is getting too tedious. Let's just pay the 4 or 8 crowns it costs to buy feathers. Anyways, if you want to save yourself a bit of chump change, kill some geese and get yourself some free feathers. But we're just going to buy them. So let's go up to the Nilfgaardian garrison where we can make the crossbow bolts and get ready for the Griffin fight. Let's collect some blow balls. Alright.
Are you here to spy?
First things first, let's sell the
Show me
spare
what you're
swords we got. None of those are any good, so off they go. Rearrange everything. Let's go to the crafting screen. There we go. Blunt crossbow bolt. Let's pin that so that it will show up in the shop screen and we can see what we need. We need timber and we need feathers. Let's just buy feathers because we weren't successful enough in, you know. He always has feathers for sale. They're pretty cheap. Here they are right there. And we need 2. And we also need timber, which we can definitely make. I think we also need some silver ore, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we need 2 silver ore. Let's go to the dismantle screen. Anything made out of silver can possibly be dismantled into silver ore, including silver ingots. Okay, so let's dismantle this teapot. There we go, silver ore. And I'm pretty sure I got some silver ingots. No, right there, silver ingot. Dismantle one of those to get the second silver ore that we need. And finally, anything made out of wood should be able to dismantle into timber. If you get hardened timber, you can dismantle the hardened timber into timber. I'm pretty sure there's a platter here that will dismantle directly into timber. There we go. Dismantle that. And we have all the ingredients we need to make the blunt crossbow bolt. There we go. Let's go to the crafting screen. Alright, so we got some stronger arrows to go along with our crossbow that we're going to get when we start the Griffin fight. Now, like I said, it's not the best weapon to use to bring down the Griffin. I find that kind of awkward and clunky. I much prefer using the Igni sign, the fire sign, to bring down the Griffin. Alright? Of the 3 weapons that you can use to bring down the Griffin, the crossbow, Igni, or aired, I would say Igni is the best because it also sets them on fire. It doesn't damage. Okay, now let's enhance our weapons and armor just before we go into the Griffin fight. Alright, now if you take a quick look at the inventory screen, you see our DPS stats for the silver and steel sword. Take note of that, ladies and gentlemen, there, 224 and 106. Okay, use the grindstone and you see the difference it makes, 266 and 124. So make sure you do that. Lasts for 15 minutes, long enough to do the Griffin fight. Also note that your armor 36. Go over here to the armorer's table, hit that up, take a look at your stats again, and our armor is bumped up to 43. And you can see in the top left corner of the screen, enhanced weapons and enhanced armor. Right? That's that. So I think we're ready to rock and roll. Let's go talk to Vesemir at the inn. That's where we have to go, right there.
Can't decide. Should we War it or not? Let's see.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Alright, now you notice he just gave you the manuscript page for the Thunderbolt potion. Not only that, you don't even have to construct it or craft it. You actually get the Thunderbolt potion, okay? There it is right there. Plus 30% damage, alright? Hook that up. So the two potions we have, Thunderbolt and Swallow, and we're going to keep the raw meat up in the top left corner there and nice and handy. There you go. And he's going to give us the crossbow after another big cut scene when we get out into the field and set the trap for the Griffin. So let's just run out and meet him in the field. Alright, let's do this thing.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose 'em. So, ready?
We are ready, Freddy.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes... well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Okay, first thing we're going to do is take some Thunderbolt. And then I'm going to whip a couple of Grape Shot bombs at him. Might as well spend them right away. And then we're going to slash and use Igni to bring him down. Okay, I'm telling you this all now because when the battle starts I want to focus on fighting him. And I just forget about the crossbolt. Or the crossbow,
Won it in a
rather.
card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a Griffin to kill. Watch out!
Okay, down goes the Thunderbolt, and you can see it bumps up our damage considerably, alright? Spam out a couple of Grape Shots. Go at him.
Damn! It's fast!
And and wait for it to die. I blew it. Here it comes. That's usually enough to bring it down. Okay, when you bring it down to half health, it usually takes off. And when Vesemir says that, don't let it get away, you have to chase it. At this point, you might want to do two things. Switch to your flash bang grenades. They actually work on them. And eat something to regenerate your health. Now, I don't need to use swallow because my health isn't that bad. But if your health is like, you know, halfway down or a third of the way down, take some swallow, then eat something and it will regenerate real quickly as you're running over for part 2 of the Griffin fight.
What now, you piece of filth?
Okay, get ready. Flash bang. There we go.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
And we're done. Big badass Griffin down, and he always drops some loot. Make sure you grab loot. Lots of good loot. Including a Griffin mutagen and a Griffin trophy. I'm going to sell the Griffin trophy because I prefer the new Wraith trophy. And Blazkowicz, hey! How you doing there, buddy? And we're done here. Here's the bee's hive here. I always like to zap to get the honeycomb. Now, when you get that Griffin trophy, the game will automatically equip it. The bonus is a 10% chance to dismember. I much prefer this one here. 5% bonus experience from humans and non-humans. So I'm going to swap those out, and we're going to sell that. And we can now equip the crossbow bolts. You can't do that before you get the crossbow. So that's equipped, and we'll use that later on in Act 1 in Velen No Man's Land when we go underwater and shoot drowners. Very, very useful for that. Right, so that's that. Let's go get paid. Up to the Nilfgaardian garrison. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to get two choices. You get the choice of either getting paid or declining payment. I strongly recommend declining payment, okay?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vesemir.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time, under my nose. Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Okay, you gotta be quick now. Like I said, turn down the coin, okay? And I'll wait for all this dramatic leveling up razzmatazz to pass. See that? 500 XP. And we completed the quest. And that's that. Okay, now back to the choices. If you accept payment, you only get 300 XP and 150 crowns. But if you decline payment, you get 500 XP, but you don't get any money. Alright, and XP is a lot harder to come by than money in this game, so whenever there's a choice like that, go for the XP. So that's it, we're done here. Let's do one final thing. Let's go sell the new, or rather the Griffin trophy. I don't want that. It's useless, can't be dismantled for anything.
Show me what you're peddling.
Done and done.
So long.
Farewell, adieu, adieu, adieu. Okay, so that's it. That's the Griffin fight. Coming up next, we're going to complete the Lilac and Gooseberries quest by going back to the White Orchard Inn and hooking up with Vesemir. And then we're going to complete this whole section, the Prologue section, and move on to a whole new map. This map here. Eventually, alright, and I won't say any spoilers about what happens in between. But yeah. So we're getting close to the end of the Prologue section. For now, I'm going to call it a video. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. And if you thought this was remotely entertaining and informative, don't forget to give the old Slackster a thumbs up. Yeah. Alright, see you next video.